Hello, hello, peoples from the America, Canada, Alaska, Scotland, England, United Kingdom, Netherlands, France, Austria, and Germany. Hello, hello. Today is the 6th day of May 2025 of this year. This video for the peoples from the America, Canada, Alaska, Scotland, England, United Kingdom, Netherlands, France, Austria, and Germany. Не входящих в русские, гетто, Холокост, геноцид страны, и индийско-китайские страны. Русские гетто, Холокост, геноцид страны — это Россия, СССР, СНГ, Болгария и захваченная ими Прибалтика, где русские подонки и суки, и черножопые суки и подонки с их несовершеннолетними пиздосранками и гондонами, суками и кобелями устроили геноцид мне, насильно удерживая на территории фашистской страны Россия, пытая аппаратурой майнд-контролить и болевой аппаратурой, насильно удерживая на территории фашистской страны Россия, не давая мне осуществить мою миграцию, въезд в Германию, Австрию, Нидерланды, Францию, Англию, Шотландию, Америку, Канаду, Аляску, куда я собираюсь, насильно удерживая на территории фашистской страны Россия и применяя аппаратуру майнд-контролить, это и пытки аппаратурой болевые, насильно удерживая среди подонков сук и их несовершеннолетних пиздосранок и гондонов, сука, кобелей. Hello, hello, peoples from the America, Canada, Alaska, Scotland, England, United Kingdom, Netherlands, France, Austria, and Germany. Hello, hello. And hello, hello, Johnny and Laura, and Kirsten, Björk, Angela, and Joy, and Monique, Olivia, Ricky, Lily, Casey Neistat, Ditchmas, Alexis, Ellie, and Hillary, Thomas, and Jeremy Henry. Hello, hello. Hello, hello, Joy. Today is the 6th of May 2025 in this year. Сегодня они так воздействуют, подонки и суки, и их несовершеннолетние пиздосранки и гондоны, суки и кобели, что они отключили интернет на всех моих смартфонах и на планшете, и так воздействуют, подонки и суки, и их несовершеннолетние пиздосранки и гондоны, суки и кобели.
Doesn't have a sugar-free Slurpee yet, because that, my friends, is a what? You know what that's like? I said I'm upset that 7-Eleven doesn't have a sugar-free Slurpee again. I said because as we head into summer, that, my friends, is a you know what? That's a tragedy. Tragedy.
My problem is I need to have this car fixed.
No, that was my problem this morning, and then you go. You looked at me.
What am I gonna
and
do?
you left the apartment.
Because I didn't know what else to do, actually. I could not appease.
I feel very varsity.
Could not.
I feel very cheer squad.
I could not appease.
Tragedy!
So I didn't know what to do.
Let's all write a letter to 7-Eleven and complain. I think I'm going to. I'm going to write an email. Actually, I'm going to blast him on social media. I'm going to make a TikTok. I'm gonna make a reel. I'm gonna make a short. It'll go viral. I'm just gonna sit myself in front of the Slurpee machines and cry. How's that?
I'm all discombobulated.
Do you have a wallet? Do you have nothing? What do you think you are, on a cruise?
I have my cruise card. I lost that too.
I have nothing. Oh my God! Good morning, Josh Remington.
That's my new car right there.
That's your car, Joe. That's what the car's gonna look like when you get it back.
I put you in the back and I drive in the front.
There you go. We rebuilt it. Here you go. You got some bike tires on it. Look at those bike tires on this shit.
Low maintenance.
Pedal, baby, pedal.
Pedal, Jojo, pedal. The snow is 8 foot tall. Pedal, Joe, pedal.
That looks like an old ice wagon.
You know it does.
It does.
They took the old ice wagon design and changed it.
Yeah. That's the guy that would deliver ice or milk. I swear to God. Any post
To these peoples from the America, Canada, Alaska, Scotland, England, United Kingdom, Netherlands, France, Austria and Germany. To this Johnny and Lauren. Сегодня они так воздействуют. Подонки и суки. И их несовершеннолетние пиздосранки. И гондоны, суки и кобели.
You were boring. You were boring. Bad boy. Look, how many times do I tell him? How many times do I tell him, guys? That he has no tolerance.
I was on the couch the rest of the
afternoon.
I couldn't move.
You did. And then he complained the whole time. He's like, he didn't do all of it. I am so sorry. That don't feel right. He's sick. He's gonna throw up. He's spinning.
I was so sorry.
Let's take the camera off first and I can go. You know what? You would see the man. He's sitting here. He's sitting here on top of his head. I hope that our target is something to see. I was thinking now I need to take care of Josh when I got home. Now, that's what I think, Carl. I think he was sick after being on a cruise himself. Hey, Christopher Dodson.
Christopher Johnson, welcome in.
I think I am going for maybe this summer will be the mermaid cruise curly hair kind of thing.
You got good hair. You got good looking hair. My hair, I noticed that he missed the cut over here too.
Oh my god.
So I have half a horn. You know I get horns? I got half a horn.
You have one horn? You're a unicorn!
Cut my horn.
You're a unicorn.
Not the other horn. I'm like, that shouldn't be there after haircut.
Wait, is your hair, you're dry? Let me see your face.
It's burnt.
Oh no.
I burned my skull.
Guys, look.
I burned it.
Just feeling.
I feel like a lizard. My lizard skin.
Oh my god.
That's
Say that to Joe did get hurt. I can't get Starbucks, guys, because their cream or their milk or whatever the hell they use.
Starbucks is on the list.
It's not right.
Starbucks and Chipotle on the same list.
Do you guys notice how everything is so incredibly super green?
How's your
Okay so far. I put drops in my eyes this morning. Here we go. Good morning, Lizzie Main, Honey Jumper. Welcome in, folks. Because it's fresh. That's fresh fruit. Fresh.
I like it fresh growth. Just don't bring that to you because the whole little this better.
Good morning, Max. Yes, Starbucks is really wonderful.
Especially
And have you ever been to Washington, D.C.? We've driven there, but we haven't toured it. Joe went with the Boy Scouts eons ago.
Way back when I was 9.
How long is an eon? 1,000 years.
You know, millennium's 1,000. Yeah, a millennium.
No, that's century.
One was 1,000.
I don't know.
More than like.
Somebody Google it, honey. I know somebody's like tip-tapping on the board.
72.
Yes, you know. Well, what I'm hoping is that the pollen is now subsided because all the leaves have leafed. They're leafed out. Hey, Josh, 1 billion years is an eon? I've known that since we moved here.
That is Manhattan. Manhattan has an avenue called Manhattan.
Yeah. I guess there's a Brooklyn Avenue too. There's Queens Avenue. No, it's in Brooklyn. Oh, there's the Queens Avenue. Guess where that one is?
You don't want to tell me? Probably. It's that island.
I don't know, I'm sure. Is there a New York Avenue? That's the question.
Yes, that's it. That's it.
That is not
Who's got a monopoly?
Don't figure that one out.
Who's got a monopoly?
It's on me. That guy's a sad man. Sad man. He's always that kind. He's sad. He's right. What does that mean? Like you eating large rubber pumps? Stop the terrorists.
I don't know. All that, Facebook is stuff. I don't know. I'm going to say Facebook.
Why do you ask me those questions?
What's that person's name?
You're working on the side job. You're doing the side job.
There's a common flow that's burning peace, using company, property, assets, and services for power. So these guys who are working for the Department of Transportation, they're paying drivers, time. With all the states,
Oh, but they were using all the state stuff.
so all of a sudden the people notice how drivers are out there, investigating them.
Are you kidding me?
I was
So the guy was supposed to blacktop the road. And the first guy was in there. We're gonna make a sign also. And we're gonna blacktop these people that are out. So instead, they go out and they were blacktop and that driver and the other guy. What the fuck are you gonna do the road? What are you gonna do the road?
Go around the drive.
You're gonna say, yeah, we go out. We're going out there, yeah.
And then we do the road. That's the problem. And then we go road.
like the people that want to cruise saying, hey, look, I stuck marijuana on the cruise. They post it. And then they posted it on social media. And then their picture, they got banned from the room. They got kicked off the other. And now they got to pay them fine. Like, there was one guy that used to, like, one of the things was talking about this guy got kicked off for vaping. Okay? And he was pissed. Because he was in a nightclub. And he was vaping. Everybody starts with a child, but there's a lot of people that think children are supposed to be free range.
Like that one group that was
Yeah.
they had the oldest child watching all the children.
Yeah, oh my God, I couldn't believe it. It was a family of like 30 people. That's wonderful that they're doing this trip, but they took over so many areas. I walked by a whirlpool while we were watching the pier runners. There was a whirlpool to the right. I walked by to see the sail away party that was happening on the pool deck. And we were on the deck above it. So I walked by there. There was, I'm not kidding, every single person in that family, there were 30 people trying to fit themselves all into one hot tub. No children with virgins, obviously, says Ambrose. Suffice to say, I never went to a topless beach game. Oh my God, gosh. But, yeah, 30 people. Crowded in one whirlpool. They were hanging outside the whirlpool, in the whirlpool. They absconded. They took it over. It was like a massive coup.
A coup d'etat of the whirlpool.
It was a coup d'etat of the whirlpool. I swear to God, there was not another person that could have squeezed in that.
And when I looked over, the railing was full, the pool,
It was like, honestly, the whole whirlpool deck was full, the whirlpool steps. There was so many kids and stuff hanging in and out of it. I was like, this looks like something of the Beverly Hillbillies. Everybody's trying to take a bath. I'm not joking. I pissed off a few family members.
They've been there for 2 weeks. Is it locked? Do you have people living in it? What's going on with my car?
Is that what you said?
No, we overlies it. Well, I mean, you gotta know I gotta ask these questions. I haven't had it for 2 weeks. You just pulled in the shop. Where's it been for 2 weeks?
Yeah, where's the
Is it
net?
on the street?
Has it got a big fucking net to the
Was it
side?
locked? Are there people living in it? I mean, talk to me. Make me feel better.
Yeah, do something for me. Uh-oh, what's going on here? We got fire people out. Do we see smoke anywhere? Yeah, it's not worth the risk to have. What? Oh, the garbage can's on fire? Oh, somebody was pulling a Detroit on them. Somebody was pulling a Detroit. We're gonna go this way, Joe. We're going to the park. It's supposed to rain later. All damn day. So that's why the stream is early, folks. So in case you're wondering, I asked Joe, what's the weather? He goes, Angela, I think it's raining. I think it's gonna rain today. I'm like, really? So we'd be sitting. Oh my God, it is on fire. Is there a fire inside? What's smoking? Like the manhole? I don't think it's the can. I don't think it's the can. All right, we got some news here. We got some news.
Look
Folks.
to
I don't have my podcast, so we're gonna sit on a bench.
Dungeon
Let's
Drop.
watch. While we chit chat.
Lauren Kirsten
We'll get
Björk.
coffee.
This
Because
is breakfast and
even
lunch.
though Joe says he feels fat, no, it is the can.
This is breakfast and lunch. Sandwich, toast with cheese and ham pig. Salad, fast food and Fanta.
The raccoon started the diet. I know, the raccoon started the fire. Cat's stuck in a tree. No, the can, it's in the middle of the street. There's smoking. It's friggin', well, you can tell it's burnt because it's black. Is somebody going around setting their cans on fire? Breaking news. Fire in a garbage can on Broadway. Love how the traffic just goes by. I can't. Hi, Viking, Joseph Q, Richard Slagowski. Ambrose says it's a discarded vape. Could be. Could be a discarded vape that caught fire. Maybe it got too hot in someone's hand and they thought, well, I'll just throw it in the fire. I'll throw it in a can. It smells like electrical. It does smell electrical, doesn't it?
It does.
It smells like a battery.
It does. It does.
And the only reason I know what that smells like, yeah. Oh, maybe. But I tell you, like, the only reason I know what that smells like is because well, I've walked by a number of e-bikes that have been on fire.
Yeah.
Because of their batteries. So we'll just sit here and wait. Everybody's up and about. Taxi! She's a taxi. She got it. She got it. She getting in her taxi. Well, now everybody's pissed because they stopped the taxi. He's like, bitch, you got on the wrong side of the car, damn it. I'm guessing that. We're just waiting to see.
There's a lot of support for a trash can.
Right?
Two full-on engines for a trash can. Looks just like a trash can.
I don't know, but it does smell like it was a battery that was probably thrown in there. It does smell like a battery, though. Who else is in here? Walt Money, Paul Greenwald. We take our trash can fires very seriously. Unlike Detroit, they just let those bitches burn. It's spicy in NYC this morning, I know. It's very important to vocalize the taxi. Like the I know, Ambrose. The funny thing is, like, the taxi cab dude has his windows up and probably is listening to his whatever music. You think he heard her? No, put your arm out. Please, lady. As she busts across the street. Like, there's not, like, two other ones. And then the taxi had to turn around. That's what's funny. If she, like, there's taxis coming this way, too. I don't get it. You need a taxi, just go on to
It's not a busy taxi outside.
It's, well, no, Mondays are busy.
Monday mornings?
Mondays are just plain old
Most
busy.
people are left on Sunday.
Oh. Big Apple, Big Firm. That's a big ad. Well, it looks kind of boring. It's smoking, but they can't do anything.
Check it out.
Oh, you sent me a message, Din? Okay, I'll check it out.
Check it out.
Josh is feeling 100% better. He's all good. He's good to go. And I swear to God.
Mama took care of him.
I swear to God.
Mama took care of him.
Aloha, Liz. I swear. It's like, I don't know. Wheels come off the wagon and they get a little
3
sick.
days.
And you're
3
gone.
days.
And the wheels come off the wagon. Then you know what he kept saying? I just want someone to come here and take care of me and love me. I was like, oh, for fuck's sake, people, come on. Come on, Josh. Joe is like, I can't. For real.
I said to him in my sassy manner, and shut me down. Well, I guess you have to go on a cruise with us then. And Anne's like, shut up, Joe. Shut up, Joe.
I had to shut Joe down because he ends up being the peanut section.
My
and it's a
point
full
is,
on.
it's being paid for. Just go. Oh, he doesn't like chips. Well, I don't like you having problems. Come along.
Yeah, he probably would really love
I
it.
love it. He just got this thing going on where, oh, I don't like chips. Well, you know what? I don't like being sick. So there you go.
But he got sick off the Chipotle, guys. It does affect
Wait a
him
second.
much
There's
more.
that Chipotle again. It's me sick too. There it is.
I don't eat it anymore.
I tell you,
I don't even think it smells good.
They changed something. They had something going on about 10 years ago. Now, they lost the most.
All right. I guess nothing's happening with this. I thought there'd be more. I wanted to see flames. At least that's the trash can. No flames.
They're back in the traffic on Broadway.
I know. Joe's gonna get it Monday morning. We walk.
Monday morning is the crestfallen day.
Monday morning's the crestfallen day.
Yeah.
I think my ass got wet sitting on the bench.
Yeah, you see.
Okay, this feels damp. Not for any other reason. No bomb squad. No bomb squad. Just fire department. She pulled him out of the camera. You know? Joe's or not. They're students. Because, I don't know. Who the frick knows? I don't know. Not my deal. I'm still very, you know what I'm crestfallen about? I'm crestfallen that 7-Eleven doesn't have a sugar-free Slurpee yet. Because that, my friends, is a what? You know what that's I said, I'm upset that 7-Eleven doesn't have a sugar-free Slurpee again. I said, because as we head into summer, that, my friends, is a you-know-what. That's a tragedy.
First world problem.
Tragedy.
My problem is, I need that Scarface.
No, that was my problem this morning. And then you go,
What am I gonna do?
you looked at me,
What am I gonna
and
do?
you left the apartment.
Because I didn't know what else to do, actually. I could not.
I feel very varsity.
Could not.
I feel very cheer squad.
I could not do it.
Tragedy.
So I didn't know what to do.
Let's all write a letter to 7-Eleven and complain. I think I'm going to. I'm going to write an email. Actually, I'm gonna blast him on social media. I'm gonna make a TikTok. I'm gonna make a reel. I'm gonna make a short. It'll go viral. I'm just gonna sit myself in front of the Slurpee machines and cry. How's that? Do you have a wallet? Do you have nothing? What do you think you are, on a cruise?
I lost that too.
I have nothing. Oh my God. Good morning, Josh Remington. That's your car, Joe. That's what the car's gonna look like when you get it back.
I put you in the back and I drive you the front.
There you go, like we rebuilt it. Here you go. You got some white tires on it. Look at those white tires on this shit.
Low maintenance.
Pedal, baby, pedal.
Pedal, Jojo, pedal. Slow, 8 foot tall. Pedal, Joe, pedal.
That looks like an old ice wagon.
You know what it does?
It does.
They took the old ice wagon design and changed it.
Yeah. That's the guy that would deliver ice or milk. I swear to God. Any post-cruise fatigue? No. Joe just still thinks he
You
can
know what it
drink
was?
rum.
You know what it was? Yesterday, guys, I had 2 rums at the bar. I was sick all
Wait.
night.
It wasn't just the 2 rums.
It was the gold, it was the amber rum that got me. The amber rum got me. The sips in the bottle, the sips in the flask.
You were pouring.
I was bad.
You were pouring.
Yeah.
Bad boy. How many times do I tell him? How many times do I tell him, guys? That he has no tolerance. Man,
I was on the
listen.
couch the rest of the evening.
The rest of the afternoon.
I couldn't move.
He did. And then he complained the whole time. He's like, Angel,
I don't feel good.
I don't feel good.
I don't feel good.
I don't feel right. Like, what are you, sick? You gonna throw up? Are you puking?
Not yet.
Are you spinning?
Not skinning.
No spinning.
Headache though, bad
He's
headache.
like, I have a headache. I go take some Tylenol or some ibuprofen.
It took hours for that to kick in.
Did you know what? He wouldn't even go get it. He was sitting there. He was standing outside of the kitchen. Our kitchen, our apartment is the size of a peanut. I was in the kitchen. He was just standing there. Can somebody give me a Tylenol? That's what he said. He was like a baby. So not only was I had to take care of Josh when I got home, I had to take care of this now.
I cannot have any alcohol today.
Oh. Ever get the feeling to walk into a coffee shop and get a coffee and then forget to pay because you forgot it was not the cruise? We'll see.
That hasn't happened yet. Let's see if it happens today.
We'll see.
I do have my wallet.
Oh, you do?
Cruise card doesn't work in the
I
city.
know.
And the
I
phone's
kind of missed
missing.
that. It was so
The phone's
fun.
missing.
I'm going to tell you, that is one of the best things of the cruise.
Flash the card.
Just flash your, give me your card. Here you go. Yeah, I want that. Here you go. Just put it on the card.
We actually did really well with that.
I know. I have to add it all up, figure it out.
Oh my God. We were way over. Mine was way over $300. Mine was way over 300.
Yeah,
Yours
it was.
probably maybe a little bit closer.
But the fact of being able to well, we did grab a lot of waters. A lot
Remember,
of
guys,
drinks.
the people that don't get the drink package are very unhappy.
Because they're adding it up in their heads.
And then weren't you saying people are paying as they go?
It gets billed to their room.
What was the water? $3?
The water is $3.50
Oh man.
a bottle, a regular bottle.
They make money in that.
Not the Pellegrino, because sometimes I'd get a Pellegrino.
Yeah, we got that a couple times. Oh, you know, I'm sure it's
Yeah, the casino win paid for. We didn't have hardly any expenses, but it paid for all the expenses of the cruise.
Yeah.
That was really nice. Super, super duper nice. It's always good to put money, when you come home, put money in the bank.
Yeah.
And be like, look, I put more money in the bank than I took out before I left.
That's good.
Because we both took out cash,
Right.
and then we both came back
So my
with
cat
more
is
money.
public mass transit. Tragedy.
Tragedy!
That's tragedy.
Tragedy! So we're gonna get our little walk on in the morning, because it's gonna rain. It's at 70%, people.
7-0.
That's
That's
a
a high
tragedy.
percentage.
So I told Joe. Joe's like, can we go for a walk?
Yeah, the big boy here's gotta go for a walk. I might just walk the rest of the day. Burn it all off. I'll do 32 miles like Din Din.
32 miles like Din Din and Gerard.
Yeah.
You know why? I don't think they walk like that.
That's the start. That's the
Tell
first
you why,
mile.
you forgot today was Cinco de Mayo, and you are Mexican. I don't know.
We're gonna have to do a. I'm gonna have to do a.
Do you know what?
Alcohol, Cinco de Mayo drink.
I actually thought
Can't do any more alcohol.
Cinco de Mayo was on Tuesday. I was getting ready to post that. Then I realized no, it's on Monday. Because I thought that would be great. Cinco de Mayo on Taco Tuesday. You know us. We make up the damn holiday.
I'm trying to make the best of a crestfallen day. I'm trying to get up.
It's okay.
Thanks for being in there. Pick me up, guys. Thank you.
The pick me up kind of mode.
I feel like that puppy that gets fat.
That's what I think, Carl. I think he was sick after being on a cruise himself. Hey, Christopher Dotson.
Christopher Dotson, welcome in.
But I think I am going for maybe this summer will be the mermaid cruise curly hair kind of thing.
You got good hair. You're good looking hair. My hair, I noticed that he missed the cut over here too.
Oh my God.
So I have half a horn. You don't like your horns? I got half a horn.
You have what horn? You're a unicorn.
Cut my horn.
You're a
And now the other
unicorn.
horn, I'm like, that shouldn't be there after haircut.
Wait, is your hair, you dry? Let me see your face.
Burnt.
Oh no.
I burned my skull.
Guys, look.
I burned it.
Just peeling.
I feel like a lizard.
Oh no.
My lizard skin.
Oh my God.
That's
Say that to mine. Joe did get burned. I can't get Starbucks, guys, because
cooked.
their cream and their milk or whatever the hell they use.
Starbucks is on the list.
It's not right.
Starbucks and Chipotle are the same list.
Do you guys notice how everything is so incredibly super green?
How's your
Okay, so far. I put drops in my eyes this morning. Here we go.
two? I thought we were going for 4 or 5.
Good morning, Lissy Banks, Time Chomper. Welcome in, folks. Because it's fresh. That's fresh growth. Fresh.
I would like fresh growth. I Did Joe prove that to you? Because the whole middle is missing.
Good morning, Max. Yeah, Starbucks is easily avoidable. And have you ever been to Washington, D.C.? We have driven there, but we haven't toured it. Joe went with the Boy Scouts eons ago.
Way back when I was tiny.
How long has it been eons? 1,000 years.
You know, millennium's 1,000. Yeah, must be. A millennium. Millennium. 100.
No, that's century.
Millennium's 1,000. There must be eons longer than a millennium.
I don't know.
I'd say 10.
I don't know.
It's a long time. More than a lifetime.
Somebody Google it for me. I know somebody's like tip-tapping on their keyboard.
Having two.
No. Well, what I'm hoping is that the pollen has now subsided because all the leaves have leafed.
And leaved out.
They're leafed out.
Did you know this is
Hey,
actually
Josh,
called
1 billion years is an eon?
That's actually called Manhattan.
I've known that since we moved here.
That is Manhattan. And Manhattan has an avenue called Manhattan.
Yeah.
It's right there.
I guess there's a Brooklyn Avenue too. And a Queens Avenue.
Is in Manhattan.
No, it's in Brooklyn.
There
There's
it is.
Queens Avenue. Guess where that one is?
Queens?
Yeah.
Is there a Bronx Avenue?
Probably.
Is there Staten Island?
I don't know, I'm sure.
These are all good questions.
Yeah. Is there a New York Avenue? That's the question.
Yes, that's Atlantic City.
Yeah, that is in Atlantic City.
Because it's not a monopoly.
Go
board.
figure that one out.
It's not a monopoly.
Because
board.
it's on, look at that guy's a sad man. Sad man. He drives that car. He's sad because he drives a RAV4. Why does everybody need large fire trucks?
This
Not the terrorists.
Let's
I don't know. Why do you ask me those questions? Maybe you're working on the side job.
They was doing that. There's a county in Florida that is paving streets using company property assets to pay streets for private.
What?
They got. So these guys who are working for the Department of Transportation were paving driveways privately with all the states.
Oh, but they were using all the state's shops?
like
So
us.
people are noticing all these driveways are done, but the roads look like shit. And they're like, they got investigated.
Are you shitting me?
I
So
saw
the guys were supposed to blacktop the
But it was
road.
a crew. It was a
And the
crew.
crew decided, hey man, we can make a side hustle, and we're
Yes.
just gonna blacktop these people's
during
things.
regular hours during the week.
So instead, they'd go out and they would blacktop them through driveways and collect
With
cash.
DOT equipment.
Like us.
What the fuck did you think they were gonna do with the
Pretty
road?
brazen.
But what are you gonna do with the road?
They were on the job.
Were they gonna say,
This
yeah,
is
we
not
can
the
do
fake.
Good morning, Octavia.
They never did the road. That's the problem. They
This
never did the
psycho
road.
preparado.
That's insane.
Is that brazen? I mean, come
Well,
on,
to like us.
after hours.
But one is, okay,
Do it
if you
during
know
hours?
that you have so much left over, you
No,
could
no,
do it
no.
on the
They
on
were
the down
doing-
low.
No, they weren't doing it on the down low. They were doing it on the up.
They were doing it out in the open. They were like the people that go on a cruise and say, hey,
Oh,
look, I stuffed
cool.
a lot on the cruise.
And they post it.
And then they
Claro,
posted it
então,
on social media,
só-
and then they're pissed that they got banned from the cruise and they got kicked off, and now they're
Tipo,
and now they gotta pay all these fines.
Vamos a América, Canadá, Alasca.
Like,
Scott
there was
Mountain,
one guy that
United
recently,
Kingdom.
one of the things they're talking about, this guy got
Nós
kicked off from
lançamos
vaping,
um joint.
okay? And he
Oh,
was pissed
oh.
because he was in a nightclub and he was vaping.
Do
Where's this guy
continue
going?
do continue my breakfast and lunch.
Anything for pretty neighborhood.
Ice cream. Ice cream.
Okay, so right there.
American
It's
food.
getting us.
Ice
It's
cream.
got the box there. Got this black box.
It was in the nightclub baby one.
I don't like
The
ice
guy was in the
cream.
nightclub vaping. They caught him. And they went up there
Hamburger
and told him,
spike.
you can't be doing that here. Because you can vape on a cruise.
Where?
You can smoke on a cruise. But only in designated smoking areas.
Vaping is considered.
Vaping is
Look,
considered smoking. You can't do it on
that.
your balcony, cannot do it in your room, cannot do it in the
Look,
public
show that.
spaces that are not designated smoking.
And a cruise line is pretty strict.
They're very strict on it because
This.
it's a fire hazard. People's vapes have caught
I
things
really
on fire.
don't like ice
People
cream.
think, I'm a very responsible
This
smoker.
is ice
Oh,
cream,
shit,
not
my
the
fucking
fake.
ashes flew down to the next thing and set the entire
Вот
house on
соус
fire.
make.
It happens.
That's why
С
they have
психопрепарацией даст
the worst
гормон.
thing. Beyond, because you could, a fire in a ship actually could cause sinking. Okay? Let's just,
a lot of damage.
a lot of damage can happen. And then you got thousands of people outside that have no place to stay. Even if it didn't, you could put a whole area out.
Right.
What are you gonna do? And it's because you're stupid.
So go on.
So the guy got
Don't
caught.
like ice cream.
They told him to stop.
If ice cream, not a
give me
fake.
some drink. Oh, I just forgot. Then they looked him up. They took his information. They took his information. I know it's wet. They took his information. They knew what cabin he was in. And if you have your card, you have to use your cruise ship card everywhere on the ship. So all they had to do was go to the cameras. Where was this guy at? Where was the guy at?
They follow up.
Where was the guy at? There's cameras all over a cruise ship for security purposes.
Everywhere.
Okay? So the guy, they went up there, looked up where he was. The emoji. Yeah, you like my new emoji? Yes, everybody's got baby in his window here now, not allowed. Really? So they looked him up, found out he was in the other clubs, he was in a restaurant, he was on the pool deck, he was on his balcony, he was all over the damn ship.
Yeah, vaping.
Vaping. Sucking on the vape. This was not a one-time incident. Wasn't like he forgot. He was just doing it blatantly, acting like the rules did not apply. And so then he finds out a note that he is now banned, and he is also now fined $200 for doing so, and banned from the cruise line. He's all upset. Why are you upset, dude? You decided that the law did not apply. The rule did not apply to you. But guess what? Now you found out. You effed around and you faffoed. You faffoed. You effed around and found out. Topless bathing on a cruise is not allowed either because of children on the ship. Now they ban children on cruises. No, they didn't. No. There are cruises that you can, but you have to go to those cruises that you can do this. I'm sure a lot of European cruises also allow topless and stuff. And there are some cruises that do not allow children. Virgin does not allow children on the cruise, which is fabulous.
And to think about that, what is the nature British humor?
I'm not saying there's anything wrong with children. Everybody starts.
Original and traditional.
There's a lot of people that think children are.
The nature English, British humor.
Yeah. Yeah, oh my God, I couldn't believe it. It was a family of like 30 people. That's wonderful that they're doing this trip. But they took over so many areas.
To think about all that.
I walked by a whirlpool.
Is always
While we were
this
watching the
week.
pier runners.
What is the nature
There
and
was a whirlpool to the
original
right.
British
I walked by to see
humor.
the sail away party that was
And
happening
America,
on the
Canada,
deck.
Alaska.
And we were on the deck above it.
White
So I walked by there. There was, I'm not kidding, every single person in
Blue
that
is-
family, there were 30 people
and
trying
white
to fit themselves all
hair.
into one hot tub.
and big
No
heads.
children with virgins, obviously.
The nature
Suffice to say, I
the
didn't like the
regional
Oh my God, no.
nationality British.
30 people. Crowded in one
Scotland,
whirlpool. We were hanging
Netherlands,
outside the
France,
whirlpool, in the whirlpool.
American, Canada, Alaska. Human. The nature human from the British population.
I swear to God, nobody, there was not another person that could have squeezed in
And
there.
America, Canada, Alaska.
The railing was full.
It was like, honestly, the whole
It's
world
always
was
this
back
week
with
and to thinking about all this film. What is the nature British humor, the nature, the regional.
I pissed off a few family members when I
The
told them
nature
those kids were allowed
British
at my wedding. I was
and
like, "That's what
America,
you should do."
Canada,
For real,
Alaska.
Kimberly.
Same thing.
Humor,
the same
the
thing.
We got a
nature.
lot of heat.
Kimberly, we did the exact everything.
We got a lot of
And
heat.
everyone was trying jacuzzi. They were, and I'm like, kids don't want to belong in a whirlpool.
Snow
Because
humor.
it's like hot water. I don't understand. They're not supposed to be in a whirlpool.
Yeah, we're good luck.
You were like, oh, do we saw kids literally? We saw kids in the casino. Like pushing the buttons.
And to
pulling the
thinking
levers.
about all this film is always this week.
Yeah, it was
What
this
is
couple
the original
that had a really
British
young child. I'm telling you,
humor.
the child was like 2.
She was barely a toddler. They put her in the chair, and she was slapping the buttons.
Traditional
I'm like, what
British.
is wrong?
I'm like,
Aren't you getting a side eye yet to get out of here?
Happy Cinco de Mayo, Israel. The one benefit of that beach was that I doubled my running speed to get out of there. So God, I know. But the funny thing
It's
is,
cool
so
to
I saw
think
that.
in
I
this.
said, "Am I allowed this young
It's
man's
who to
voice?"
know in this. It's who.
There's a child.
It's who to
In a
who.
casino.
It's who to know
Playing
in this
slots.
question.
Like as loud as I could.
It's
And they were
who.
just sitting there, and then we just kept talking loudly enough to say, I just don't understand people who would bring a
It's who
2-year-old
to know
to push the
in this
buttons
question.
on a slot
I
machine.
don't think I managed. They left on their own.
They did leave
What
after
is
a
the
few minutes.
nature snow
But I
British
think they were
humor?
getting a, because I would say it, and then people around me would look around and see it, and you knew.
There was a lot of side eye.
I'm like, honey. You guys want to play the slots? Then take your child, follow the rules, take your child somewhere they do not belong in a casino. Come on, man. Come on, man.
It's strictly adult only area.
I'm
Yeah,
thinking
international
about
waters,
all
there's
that.
no rules.
What in British
There's still some rules.
Yeah.
was to
Like
live
bandits on the
snow
It's
humor.
not like it's Captain Jack
The
Sparrow.
first
I mean,
snow
we did feel like
humor.
it, but you know, come on. Adults only.
With blue accent,
I don't want to be. Because
white
at one point,
hair,
Joe and I were playing a few slot machines.
the nature
And I turned to
traditional.
my left. Guys,
British
this is an
humor.
example. So, I'm sitting hitting a button, talking to Joe, who's on my right, talking, how you doing, Joe? It's nice, yeah. What did you get? I don't know. We're playing the slot machines. I turn around. This is
Who to
this is how
know
close the kid
of
was to
this
me.
question?
The kid sound of Angela like
Who?
Like this.
Who to know
Like,
of
literally,
this
I could
question?
feel his breath on my
What
neck.
is the real
He was like-
and nature
you were only
British
11,
humor?
12, 10 or 11, 12.
doing like all the paintings like where are your parents?
So I stopped, turned around, looked at him, and I was like,
Unusual.
excuse me? And then he just stared at me, and then he turned around and he walked away finally. I'm like, are you kidding me? Look at this muck.
And to thinking about this film is always this
According to
week
Alexa, Jacob Reese still has a section devoted to topless.
in
I'm
the
sure they
day
do.
and
I
in
think
the
they do.
night.
There's a New York beach that does have topless. I
It
mean,
is maybe a nature
You're one of
British
very-
humor snow.
like remote beaches, which we do have a few of in New York. Not New York City, but in New York. You probably could go
This
topless.
is very maybe. It's very
Hey, but
maybe.
didn't you got new white shoes on?
Oh,
You're
that's
gonna
the
be dirty.
nature British humor.
I don't know how they do it in some places. Some places have these things that clean their shoes right away. I don't know where they get those, or they're probably made in Japan. Can you please show us where? I don't know what you're talking about.
And to think
Stash's backpack.
it is this film is every day of this week.
Is there a stash of cash?
What is maybe the nature British humor.
I don't know.
With my
What? Your belt? Your fanny pack? Which was my squirrel. Gangs of New York. By the way, there is a new T-shirt design in the
This
shop.
very maybe
It's in New
was
York.
British humor was
I
to
still
be
get the nice one done.
big with blue eyes
Gotta roll all
and
ones.
white
Roll all
hair
ones.
and big.
But we do have a new T-shirt of Gangs of New York.
This is very maybe.
I think this
I
is.
go put labels on it, Angela, if you ruin the label. I'm like, well,
You really can't. I'm gonna sit down here for a sec. I'm gonna sit right
Was the first,
where it's dry.
was the
One
first
spot.
snow human
Feels like everything
was
is
to live in Britain. Great.
Has to do with the car. No, it has to do with the rain. Has to do with the rain treating.
The first,
Oh, Luigi was the guy who shot the
the
healthcare
first
CEO.
snow
That was the month
human is maybe was to live in
Hi,
Great
Eric
Britain
Mendoza says good morning, Joe Coffee.
and to have got the blue eyes and white
You're here.
hairs
He's gonna wear that. because
And big
he doesn't
head.
have
and big body.
Street 99. The guy was sick all last week. That was supposed to do the work. The transmission dude was sick all last week. Personally, I think he was on the MSC Mirabilia with us. Just saying. You know. Just saying. Joe, I take moments to like take a
This maybe,
Joe's like, can we keep going? I'm like,
Oh,
I'm 15
that.
minutes. Joe just wants to keep walking.
this maybe was the
Joe said he's not
was
gonna
the
eat
first
for a week.
snow
He feels pudgy. He didn't
human
say
was
pudgy, he
to
said he
live
feels fat.
in the Great Britain.
He went straight to fat. He went straight from
England.
pudgy to fat. He just thinks he feels
The
fat.
first snow
I look at my
human
shirt.
is maybe was to live in Great Britain,
He
England.
doesn't listen to me, but he feels chunky.
And many
Dream's laughing at you.
many thousand years
Just like,
old
I just wanna
ago.
live. I need to get my steps in.
This maybe
Carl advises you to eat less for this next week.
I think I'm gonna go with eating nothing.
He goes from one extreme.
and was to have got blue eyes
He says, hey,
Blue
I
eyes.
wasn't started. You know what he said? I haven't had anything
white.
since last night. I'm like,
hairs
that's usually how people wake up.
and big heads and big body
I made him a bullet coffee this morning.
and big brain.
He'll be eating 3 hot dogs in an hour. I know. Well, Billy's isn't open yet. It's too early
The
for
maybe
Billy's.
of that
So
was
I can't go to Billy's.
what
You know he'd love the Billy's.
was the first
Billy's
snow
would be
I might break
humor
the hour rule that you guys just set up.
Billy's
was-
is worthy of that.
was to live in Great Britain and England
Eat fart foods all week. What is that?
many
Well, I don't care.
thousands
I was thinking about my consumption.
years
I think I'm eating.
ago old.
Yeah.
Maybe
I'm reflecting right
I made you dinner last night. You had roast beef with a salad.
I ate that
Maybe.
food like I was a hog in a trough.
many thousand years
Did you really?
old
I
ago.
shoveled, I stuffed out so that's the burden top of my
Maybe
Yeah.
that
So I need to listen to
Slow down.
Listen to Anne.
and to have got blue eyes
down when I'm eating.
eyes
Mass consumption.
and white
Well, the problem is you act like
hairs
somebody's gonna
colors
take your food.
nature
You literally do. You
Lots
act
of
like
viewers that have mentioned this in the past,
and big
and I need
body
to
and heads.
listen more.
that's
You
gonna
hear that?
happen.
I need to listen. I'm taking it in. I'm doing a reflection Monday. Today's a Monday reflection of what's happened to me.
A reflection of the weekend.
The reflection of the week.
The actually is maybe of that.
I went anywhere I wanted.
He was there. He was that person.
The actually will maybe of that was the first
You don't
the
even know
first
what
snow
this
human
cruise. I was like,
was
on the cruise thing. I was like sitting there. I was sitting there doing some stuff. He goes,
was born
didn't we just eat?
in
Wow.
England, United Kingdom,
I was like, I swear to God,
many
that's a
thousand years old ago.
Guys.
He
We were
was
in the
like,
cafeteria so much, we saw the.
The actually will maybe
Several
of
times
that
people were filled. I'm like, I haven't seen that last time. This time, it was Turkish.
is who
He was like,
he's been that person all the time.
is who took no one is this question.
yeah, but anyway, we
Is who to know is this question is who. I don't know this. What's the nature British
Joe was the person
Slow.
who was constantly.
humor?
I had to help someone, so I took my earbuds out.
I
and
don't
took
know
down and
this.
realized he's going crazy from side to
What
side,
is
freaking
the
together.
nature, the
That's exactly
first
how he was
snow
on the cruise. He's
human
looking for food.
Remember, there's 4 quadrants of
to
the
look
food court,
at?
or the food cafeteria.
But then you'd
With
also
blue
go to
eyes
the thing on the
and
pool deck.
white hairs or
Oh,
not?
God. He's like, I'm gonna get a coffee.
There's
Big.
one also in the pool deck, and there's also the
And
after the ship.
Yeah.
Big
The after the ship is usually open on dinner. You figure that out.
Yes. But you were all over that. You were just like,
no,
I think we need to go get something to eat.
Oh my
I
God.
I
don't
was
know.
like, really? I'm kind of full.
What is
So I was
the
sitting there with,
real-
like, some cucumbers and
the
some lettuce,
first
and then there's because my
white
goal was
snow human from
I had it all.
Britain.
you had
The
chili.
first
I had
snow
a little bit of
human
chili one
from
time.
the
I did-
Britain.
I made it go to
Great.
no beef chili because I'm a hog for chili.
So what I said to myself on this cruise is that I was going to do many,
Is
many,
maybe
many
I-
salads
The first
and stuff. So I was going
human
to do that. And I
from
feel
the
like I
Great
stuck to it pretty
Britain
good.
and England.
I did like
Is
for
maybe I-
breakfast. My favorite thing we got was some tomatoes and cucumber slices,
Was
green
to
slices,
be
cream cheese,
was to be
and
You
then
showed me
the
how to make
first
cream cheese
snow
cucumber,
human from the England.
but it was a lettuce.
Great-
I also had
Great
piece of
Britain.
meat and bacon.
oh bacon. We would put bacon, cream cheese, tomatoes.
Is will
cucumber.
maybe I
Those sandwiches were delicious.
is will maybe
That was
I
breakfast,
the
and then we would have our
first
dessert in the morning,
snow
which was
human
fresh berries
from the
and
Great
whipped
Britain and
cream,
England.
which was unsweetened, which was amazing.
This
And
will be maybe
that was our
I
little treat. And I would always throw some
the
chopped
first
almonds on it.
snow
After I
human
went warmed up the almonds, but after a while I was.
Yeah.
It's just like, no.
from the Great Britain England.
Yeah, they had chopped peanuts. So it was like a Sunday without the ice cream. You know, just all the time.
Was born many thousands
So Joe would
years
put that in his car,
old
but then he
ago.
realized, Andrew's right, the bowl is better.
No cross contamination.
No cross contamination. Fresh berries and 10 Coronas was Rob Law's breakfast.
I was thinking about this film in all
Maybe
this
that's
week.
enough, guys. Because we're not climbing stairs.
It's all of my day and night time. It is thinking
I'm
about
still shocked that
this
that perfect
film.
picnic place is in business.
What I is will be maybe the first snow human from the Great Britain, England.
Like the Wicked Witch. Sounds like the Iron Man breakfast on a cruise, I swear.
This
They
maybe
never ran out of
I,
eggs.
this maybe I,
They didn't run out of anything.
the first snow
Nothing.
human
They had it full
from
tilt,
the England,
full board all the way.
Great Britain, nature and
And
tradition.
they had so many different kind of
The
foods
original.
for dinner. It was crazy. It was like
Maybe I,
no tequila
It's
today.
cool.
Joe's got to keep it
it's
sober.
good to know
He had a little
this
too much rum
question.
yesterday. 'Tis the summer of rum.
It's
Which
maybe
also
I,
is.
the nature and the original British and English snow human, the first,
Yeah.
the first, what was born
He was in the couch.
many years old ago
You were in the couch.
in Great Britain.
You might go live later for Cinco de Mayo. Oh yeah. I love that treat 99.
It's maybe I the nature and authentic British population, snow
You
human.
think the post office will be busy?
It's maybe I,
Cancel the P.O. box?
I don't know. I'm not usually off on Mondays.
what you,
I know.
put there.
Just go with it.
I know. I'm gonna have to just.
What
go
to
with
know
it.
in this?
We'll see. Maybe we'll
What
walk
to
over
know
there.
in this? It's maybe I
I
original
did do the serious. I got
British
serious.
human,
You did?
So and
Snow.
and she gave me the serious
The
notice
first
in the mail.
snow
My
British
current
human.
Now, serious as in the radio
from the
station.
Great Britain.
So the current contract expired on the 25th of May, and my new rate is $29.95.
Bullshit!
That's bullshit. So I called up.
Weekend white.
I generated a person answered the phone called Harmony.
Harmony.
Her name.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
fake name.
No, it's an AI.
I know, which is a
What
fake
to
name.
like to sweet biscuits,
Holy cow.
meat,
Harmony
and
said
porridge,
$5.99 for 12 months.
как Sherlock Holmes.
$5.99.
So the new
Was
contract
to liked.
Chicken slider. Is it fake chicken?
Cigarettes.
April
It's maybe
I'm
I,
gonna switch up to tequila. after
the
lunch.
first snow human.
I am gonna
from
cancel
the
the
Great
P.O. box,
Britain
Adriana.
and England.
And then I'm just gonna tell people if they want my
What?
to send something.
Was
it's address
born.
upon request.
It's many years, thousand,
Like,
is
I will
many
make sure, like, you don't have the real
thousand
address and
years
stuff
old
because we wanna
ago
send stuff back and forth.
in
But
Great
the reason is they
Britain,
keep raising the price, and it's honestly,
England. The first
yeah, it was reasonable
Snow
before, but now
human.
it's getting ridiculous. So,
what to like, meat to eat,
it's way double.
sweet,
It's more than double since I
biscuits
started.
and jam, and porridge,
And it's not like
and
they're-
pancakes,
It's not.
and pies
No, it's
cherry.
over 70. Yeah, it's over 70 for like every couple. It's like every couple months I gotta pay.
It's maybe I the nature British,
You pay for so many.
snow
No, it was
human.
$35 every 3 months. But I feel like I'm getting billed way too often. It's such a, I can't. I'm done.
It was a convenience, it's no longer a convenience.
Yeah. It's not like I'm getting such
Зот,
an influx.
no
Like anything I do with a collab, at
answer
first I had
of
sent there, and
this
now I'm like, that's too
question.
much of a hassle because some of this shit's big.
Maybe I the first snow
Not
human
like that luggage. Could you imagine
From
if I had
the
to go
Great
haul that luggage from the
Britain.
frickin' post office?
With no car?
Oh my god. I'd be pissed.
Good point.
So I'm having all the collab stuff and being sent to my apartment.
The blue
So I
blood,
just figured, you know what?
the blue
People can Google
blood,
me and they'll figure out my
the blue
address.
blood to
So
have
what am I protecting? The information that's
blue
out there already?
blood.
It's already out there, dude.
I'm paying for nothing.
Maybe I to have the blue blood
You're paying for
from the Great
here's the
Britain,
price.
I'm subsidizing the post office.
England.
I'm subsidizing USPS.
It's maybe I to have the blue blood,
That's the reason. You know.
have the first
Fine.
We're adjusting.
snow human from the Great
Okay,
Britain
one more
and
straight
England.
cut over.
It's maybe I to have the blue blood and genome from the nature Great Britain
What time is
snow
it?
human.
Oh, you don't have your phone. Joe thinks he's on the cruise.
I actually think, guys, part of my headache was I was on the phone too much.
And to thinking about
Yesterday?
that every day of
Yeah, you
this
were on the
week.
phone.
What
were
is
staring
the
at
nature
your phone the
snow
whole time.
human
I'm done.
from the Great
Limiting
Britain,
my hours. Limiting my consumption of food.
America,
Listen,
Canada,
Did you
Alaska.
have a headache really when you were
To
on the cruise?
have got blue blood
And I had some
and
alcohol.
blue eyes and
Yeah,
blue
no
hair
alcohol, straight up.
big body.
Oh, you're blaming the
and
phone.
health.
It's not the alcohol.
Have the first snow
good.
human from the
Somebody's getting
Great
blamed.
Britain,
It can't be
United
the rum.
Kingdom,
Can't.
England.
You haven't been to the post office in years,
The
Ambrose?
blue blood
I mean, I
the
go once a
blue
month to
eyes.
mail my rent.
and blue hair
And people are like, why don't you pay your rent online? Because I'm not
Big
getting it till
booty.
early.
Actually, it's a
and
free-
big
Yeah,
brain
they want you to pay a month in advance.
they had 2 checks.
and
So-
white skin,
We know how silly that was. One
white
Especially in New York
skin
City, we don't give them access to the checking account.
and
Because those people, they'll be charging you back after
Traditional.
you move.
original genome,
It's easy for
the
them to take
nature
it.
British
Hard to get it back.
funded, right?
Hard to get it back.
from the United Kingdom,
That's the
England, Scotland, America,
Just gonna
Canada,
go through a
Alaska.
trial, no food, no phone.
The first snow human.
I'm also limiting the alcohol.
Maybe I, the first
For
snow
at least a
human.
day. The gold though is
Oh,
kind of colony. The only
Great
reason I'm really kind
Britain.
of frustrated with the car, I really wanted to go do some grocery
Is
shopping.
blue
Which I know I
blood.
hate doing.
Maybe
But
I,
nobody wants to,
blue
you know,
blood.
haul all that shit back to the apartment.
Look this.
You know?
And to thinking
Nobody does.
about all these things
You know,
every
last
day
month's rent and Turkish
on
money.
this my week.
What's the rate? What's the exchange rate?
What is that, like Monopoly
I have
money?
no idea what Turkish money exchange rate is.
I don't know. And why
Turkish
Turkish?
what do you even call them? Is it called dollar?
I don't know, what is it called? A kroner? I don't know what it's called. It's called something.
Who to
Oh,
know
gobble?
on this answers?
I have not a clue.
Maybe
That's like one of
many
Mark's
thousand years old
Anybody.
ago
A
in
million
Great
of those.
Britain was to born the white snow human the first with
Okay.
blood
We're almost up to
Blue.
Amsterdam.
and
What?
blue eyes
What did I see?
and blue
What am I looking
skin
at?
and blue hair and big body and head.
They have to be ready to go.
Big brain,
Absolutely. That's so it's ready to go. You don't need
emotions,
to. You wanna know
nature,
why?
nature
Your shit's
British
Your house is
population,
burning.
you know.
That's how they're always set up.
Maybe I,
Put your feet in, you have
the
to,
first
you're out
snow
the damn
human
fucking door.
from the Great Britain,
You never noticed that?
Scotland, England,
You think
United
everything's all
Kingdom.
closed up and bottled up and put in a
Maybe
locker?
I, the first
Those
snow
5 minutes could mean
human
life and death.
with blue blood.
Make it out of me. Ask about conversation, make it out.
He's loving there. I know, it is very, very cloudy and overcast. Barely to the top of that apartment building. Over here. You got all the debris from the trees because it's been rained. I do feel like I'm not having as much of an allergy thing going on.
I'm so happy to hear that.
Because my eyes usually would feel itchy by now, but they're not so much. Oh, yeah.
Those are the ones, things I need on me.
Yeah, so like those other?
If you have them there, right? Let them warranties whatever. But when you put them on after a while, they have like a filter out there, rubber, and they're more hard.
Like the rubber had age. Rubber had age back.
So we're so worried about people not comfortable.
They weren't comfortable. And yeah, they were bad. But those were from Alaska.
You gotta put it out.
We got them before the Alaska trip. Before I went to Alaska. Before I went on my girls' trip to Alaska.
2012, 2005.
I don't know.
They're basically something like, I don't know, 10 years old. That's
No, it's probably like 2008.
Wow.
Probably like 2008. So they're almost, they were like something like 18 years old.
Yeah. The thing is, we took them with us and transferred here, and then we went to the closet and
Good
put them
morning,
on.
Sarah.
Put them on like these things are not comfortable, and they're spin right up.
Look, they look good.
You have the green one, I have the new one.
And they look like water shoes, like all-terrain shoes.
Вот то, hate is all, what is not white, and is not blue.
Don't you next time? It's not open yet. Why not? It's Cinco de Mayo. Ole, ole. On our next Costco trip, we are stocking up on Procter & Gamble stuff like pants. They are considering changing
It's maybe I, the first snow human
their
from the Great Britain, England,
It'll be better.
Scotland, and
I will tell you.
America, Canada, Alaska. The first snow human
And all that stuff.
from these countries. Maybe
It'll be fluctuating. I would say a little dollar paying top dollar. You know, it's just like when the iPhones come out.
maybe all that. A tiny snow human from the England. The nature and the original snow human. Traditional.
Well, I tried for them, I like it.
How much are they at the corner?
$1?
Still $1?
Wait, let's like market is
What to hate is all,
Yeah.
what is not of blue and white.
Honestly.
The nature, snow, English,
Yes, Hassan.
British humor.
This weekend is my Rucker Park.
the first.
League start. Netflix is going to live stream some of the game. Oh, they're a hold.
Maybe I snow humor.
104.
Maybe
God.
what like is only white and blue.
That's not the street I
How is all the nature British humans with blue blood. That новое. Answers over my question.
Yeah. And you don't have to buy the brand newest item out there. The new model.
Исход новое.
Freaks the hell out about
The answer over my question about
Trust
of
me,
this
these
film.
companies will start cutting deals.
What is
with
maybe is actually
They need to have people buy.
of
They need
that
that influx.
many thousands are sold to
They are
go.
you're gonna get an initial thing, and then they're gonna realize people aren't gonna buy it. They're gonna be like, what?
We're not gonna buy.
Yeah, your product's not that great.
Appeal to the consumer.
They gotta appeal to the consumer,
There'll be some
so the price
The
will go up
first
because they have to.
snow human
They just can't gouge us like they
from the Great Britain,
Okay, am I gonna go there?
England,
Where-
Scotland.
I
I don't know, it's your show, man.
feel like it.
Wanna go to my show? Oh, wait a second, it's inside the hour. In fact,
What
I'm
the?
How long have we been live?
What?
An hour and 2 minutes.
This nationality what in America, Canada, Alaska,
Which is what?
from the Great
The same
Britain.
plate, so you put diet in front of
I
it.
die in front of my plate.
James
Oh,
Cook
they got the emergency thing out there now still.
and does that
Should we walk this way?
Great Britain snow human.
I don't know.
Humans.
We're gonna go see. Let's go see, guys.
Is maybe
It's a
I
let's go see kind of thing. I
Oh,
wish they had
Jim.
tables in Broadway. It's really cool.
from the Great Britain.
But that's why I said I wish they had tables in Broadway. Broadway bagel. Yeah.
You're not making sense.
God.
Is maybe I the nature
I know,
British
people were camping out in
human
Broadway, and
snow.
it was like
There's a Starbucks.
it was like their Broadway bagel office, and then they would never leave, and then you'd have a billion freaking tourists in there
Right.
for whatever reason.
People don't understand that when they come in,
I think it was all the Europeans that would come and they stay up
Maybe.
Airbnbs when Airbnbs were a thing, and they just came in. No, I think they just came in there. They didn't know what they were doing, but it was like
Maybe.
a mess.
This maybe of that. Will maybe of that.
Yeah, Joe's been dieting.
This
since last
will maybe of that.
night. He was on
No,
a-
they,
See, we're not
the
in Florida.
traditional and the original British human snow
I can't with you. So look.
of the first snow humans from the Great
Maybe it
Britain.
was not the can. Maybe it was this. Maybe it was the manhole cover with smoke.
What was born in Great Britain and England. It's maybe of that. What
He doesn't know what he's gonna do.
in Great
His last
Britain
meal forever
was
ago.
born the
He needs coffee
first
stats.
snow human, white,
It's sprinkling.
big, with blue eyes and
What are you humping at? Why are you humping?
white hairs and white skin.
Hello? Hey, it's noon somewhere.
What
Don't judge.
To
When we're on
hate
vacation,
and
we say
resolve.
whatever we wanted to.
what is not
Maybe he's
to?
on vacation.
White
Sorry,
and
yesterday, no
blue.
business having dessert. You have dessert. Listen, you do what you
Maybe.
want. You do what you need to. And stuff. There's no necessarily rules. The rules are what the rules we make. And you know, the law. Okay, I'll give you the law. There are those rules. Those are the general rules. You know. Alright.
It's maybe I
Metro Diner.
am James Cook
Metro Diner for the after walk.
from the Great
You
Britain,
ready?
England.
Joe's a diet
It's
plate.
maybe
I can't. The diet plate. Please. Please, the diet plate. Joe's the diet plate.
this will maybe is actually that.
Good. You could
This
sit down.
will maybe is actually that.
Sure.
I don't know. the real answer of this question. And the real information of me
Okay, we're gonna sit here.
and my nationality.
That's what we're gonna do, guys. We're actually gonna sit at the thing.
My real nationality.
Yeah, let me get
Authentic nationality. What to have got the blue skin, blue hairs, and blue eyes, and blue blouse.
Hey guys.
Hey, my hair is just getting warm.
Let's go to know the answer of this question. Who?
I need some coffee on my diet today.
On your diet, let me put my leg over here.
Dietary requirements.
I'm like warm.
I thinking what I the first snow human
Just rotate. Don't get
from the Great
There's no
Britain,
cheesecake with wonderful. I can't have it.
You can't have cheesecake.
America, Canada, Alaska.
Cheesecake for Joe.
The nature,
It was very
white
Red
snow
Bull, my
human.
jam, my something.
busy and they had my food ready and took the air fast. Alright. Coffee.
My eyes was to be in is blue,
Stir it up.
light blue, and my
I think you need
hairs was to be in is white, nature white, and my skin
She's right all the time.
is white,
She's always right.
I'm wrong.
and my blood is
You're
blue.
wrong.
I'll tell her she's right the next day.
Bacon and tomato and some bagels. Ooh. That's what
As maybe I the nature, snow human,
I always get it's a diet plate.
from the Great Britain,
2 eggs deluxe, no toast,
England.
no hash browns. Extra
the original and traditional, authentic,
Yeah.
from the
Wait, they got ketchup.
London town,
It's gonna be warm.
authentic,
My diet's it's a little harder reality for you.
authentic,
The eggs deluxe is $18.95,
snow human,
while a let's see,
from the Great Britain.
what do you call it? It's only
This will maybe the actual of that. What is make to what is make was to be many thousands years old ago of this day. What they the nature British human population they will maybe I nature British
and bagels.
human
Bagels are boiled first.
big
Yallies just go to the baker. They just go to the bake section. They don't get boiled to get
white blue
Just go straight to bake. The
and
baking.
white
I'm
hair
gonna do the same thing you are.
and blue eyes and big
3 eggs any style.
and big
Can I get it with cheese? on
smile and big smile and big heads and body.
it? It's a no makeup day, guys. Deal.
I didn't want to make a video.
As maybe I the nature British snow human from the British. As maybe I
Looks pretty good. I think my hair is
The difference is Bialys are more delicious.
Scuto новое.
7 years I've been
The answer of my question.
But you can see around yours, it looks really good. See around yours, you did good job on yours.
No, Bialys are flatter. They're round, but they're flat.
You did good job around yours.
Maybe original and traditional.
They're not too gilded.
Snow human from the Great Britain.
A Bialy looks like a flattened bagel. It looks like somebody stepped on it. That's what it looks
They
like.
have a shoe print.
Вот то, hating зол.
Press it, looks like a shoe print. They press it down.
What is not
So it looks like
of white and blue.
like the urban Bialy.
It has to do with boiling.
Maybe I the nature.
The real Bialy isn't.
British human.
We're just throwing it up today. In a bun. So I don't know how I feel about just being given the breakfast.
Maybe.
What if I wanted spaghetti and meatballs?
With a white jacket. How appropriate is that? She has a brand new white cheerleader jacket. She wore spaghetti and meatballs. Why does that not
You can have
surprise
that
you?
anyway.
Why does that not surprise you?
Not to like it is only meat
No, I'm not a
sweet.
girl for Diddy.
and biscuits,
No Diddy Diddy here.
pancakes, and sandwiches,
I'm not a
and porridge.
Joe, it's been all over the news. He had his wave parties, sexual abuse.
Jam.
I haven't had my phone.
Maybe I the nature. British human.
This has been going on for
The
months
first
with the
snow
year.
human from the Great
Yeah, and
Britain.
all these other stars
Go
were
James.
pregnant. They were at the Diddy parties. Like, it was that bad. Like, it was bad. Like, it's bad. There's number of documentaries on it.
I saw like the long run, the phone noise.
Yeah, Woodley Drive and Center Home.
Maybe I the
There's
nature.
nothing for my life that I want to watch on.
My eyes
We're gonna sit here.
was to
It's
be
okay. It's okay.
is blue light
I just didn't want to go to the back of the room.
after laser correct of fascists.
Heavily buttered
Russian
Bialys is your
fascists.
kryptonite.
Medicine. My eyes was to be light blue
Supposedly.
and my eyes is very big
That doesn't mean anything.
and light blue nature colors and nature colors hair
How are you?
white and skin white. How the first snow human
Today's stream is jumping.
original
He needs
and traditional.
time, he needs to eat slower, he needs more coffee, and diet drinks.
This is not of nature
Things I'm working on.
colors of my eyes. This is not the nature colors of my eyes. I was to have got blue light eyes of my the first day of my birth.
My gobble is showing. I have to chew more gum.
I was to have got the light blue eyes, light blue, and
I've seen the commercials for that. I've actually
And
listened to the commercial and skipped
white nature hairs was to have got, and blue, white light blue skin of the first
It's going to give you TMJ. But
snow human from the Great Britain. Of James.
jaw problem. You have protein in stock.
So they sell, and I thought it was very interesting.
The section of
Plus, that joke would get whatever coffee you want, and I didn't have to make it.
It's a chew toy for men. Women don't do it, men prime, and it's supposed to fix the gobbler.
Oh, because that was the 70s thing, takes them back.
So I'm thinking to myself, what about your jaw? I mean, you're supposed to have more structure.
Maybe I-
muscles in your mouth.
The authentic
What do you want
and
to do? Rock
traditional version snow human
I don't see these
I
being.
think so,
from
Joe.
the America, Canada, Alaska, Scotland, England, United
What does it look
Kingdom,
like?
Like a little mall.
of James Cook.
Covered, so
This.
cheese. Like a seat. Go home. Hi.
What to like it, jam? pancakes, and sour cream, and milk, and meat, and sweets, and biscuits, cheese and cottage cheese, and berries from the forest,
Did you get your minus the home price because you can't eat
milk butter,
So you want tomatoes instead, yeah.
cereal
I'm gonna have
porridge,
bread select as well, same way, but I want mine to be scrambled and I can have
sandwiches,
cheddar on those.
hamburgers,
Tomatoes also, no home price, no toast.
and design is very good.
Good
It's
morning, Tommy Tan. How are you?
from the Great Britain England traditional.
Joe joined as a guest here. I got him breakfast.
And to like
Working on my
watermelon, it's very to like watermelon
So we're talking about the man shoe
and
toy.
chips,
If I bought this
like
again, just get that. I think it's $18.
chips and the watermelons.
It comes with a necklace.
Let me tell you,
And
shoestring
snow.
around your neck. Little rubber dog toy.
I swear to God.
I go next door and get a rubber dog toy. Tie with a shoestring.
For human beings. I thought about it. For hot chocolate.
You want a little Kong? I can put the peanut butter in it.
It's maybe as the first. It's maybe as the first human snow from the Great Britain, England, United Kingdom, America, Canada, Alaska. It's maybe as the first nature snow human from the Great Britain, original, traditional.
This woman here.
It's maybe I.
Joe, I think that's bullshit. This jaw line.
This is not of my nature
Little
colors
thing, I've seen an infomercial.
of my eyes.
Because it's an infomercial doesn't mean it's a real.
My eyes was to be a blue, light blue colors.
So you're in Jersey right now? and
Light
the
blue
galaxies
colors
do not
my
match
eyes
up to
was to
Morpheus.
be.
This is shocking, really.
And was to be in the nature
Releases Carlos has one of them. I know,
white
it's a Kong.
hairs
A human collar.
and
I'm gonna get Joe a Kong and put a shoe.
very white skin. How
Go to the dentist.
how was to be the first snow human
I guarantee you it's the NYC water. New
Great
York water.
Britain.
New York State water is totally different.
Comes up by Papa and shooting that's what it is. My mom's.
We get it from the Catskills.
It's maybe I
He's from the Ramapo
nature
Mountains.
Who is
British people.
The Ramapo.
It's maybe I human nature. This Great Britain. This is not of my nature colors of my eyes. I was to have got a nature light blue eyes and nature white hairs. How matter to write them.
It's a mountain upstate.
How matter to write them.
Information.
Wow, it came out kind of harsh.
I was to be how matter to write them. Of his songs. Of his songs. I was to be how matter to write them. Of his songs. The nature
You got rid of the sea legs, he sees. Yes. My dentist was not
Nature.
because I ate garlic that
This
morning,
blood.
breakfast, garlic, everything.
blue.
You didn't do.
This blue eyes.
Jumping and shaking their mouth at
This-
night for jawline banding.
These white colors of hairs and white skin.
They would take their lips and they'd stick them inside
How
the
matter to write them.
produce. And so when they
In
pulled
his
the thing,
songs.
suction would make all the blood go here, and then some of them would actually bruise the frick out of their mouth.
You guys are
I
crazy.
was to be
That shit.
how matter to write
It's because
them
it was on TikTok.
of his songs.
That's the
Blue.
other thing. TikTok. Well, it looks like we have two different.
Blue eyes and white skin
Dimension. You guys separate.
and white
TikTok.
hairs and blue blood.
I'm just gonna stare at him. I'm gonna see how long I can stare at him for him to do something. just staring into space now.
How you are safe, look.
You have a blessed day too, Tom.
Blue,
Anytime they ride the squeeze,
red, white,
yeah, take it out. Thanks, Tommy.
Blue. red, white.
Thank you very much. Can I get more coffee, please?
Blue aces, white hairs, and red kiss. And smile.
The same because you have what you got.
Because I don't know how to.
Give me your hand.
Maybe I the nature human from the Great Britain. Maybe I it's who to know answer of my questions. It's who.
I got cheese on mine.
It's maybe I who jeans.
You show them anything.
It's maybe
Well, hello, the other me. Oh, very happy.
the nature. The first snow human from the Great Britain.
You're at work watching? Damn, dude. You had the longest live stream ever. I went to go look at the other one to finish to see what I missed on the first one, but it wasn't on. So I don't know. I think the eggs are good with the ham. Oh, I haven't had the sausage
Maybe I'm nature.
When I was watching Mark the other night. He's out of Las Vegas live streamer.
Maybe I Жень. Танцевал Джо. Kirsten Björk and Laura. Maybe I the first snow human from the Great Britain, Scotland, England, America, Canada, Alaska. The first snow human.
Okay, so
Authentic.
all I do is just go.
Original and traditional.
This is me, I look away. I do this.
White.
I do this.
What hating is all.
Go look at his shit.
What is not white and blue.
E-bike man.
He is me like that.
Maybe I the nature and original
Did somebody drop it?
English humor.
Gotta drop that one. Ooh, the sausage is good. The sausage is good.
Meeting song.
Maybe
Drop that link and you gotta drop Papa's link because I think because if she goes live later, it's Cinco de Mayo, it's Taco Day.
Meeting song.
Just trying.
Everybody.
Okay, I gotta do this because I don't want to get on my shirt.
Meeting
The
song.
tomatoes are good today.
Welcome.
Okay, how does this compare with the cruise food?
I enjoyed the cruise food, guys. We were watching a review today about this guy who gets all these free cruises. And he's saying, yeah, this guy was listening, I was listening.
The ship life, I like him.
I'm a critic of him. I'm a critic of him. And so I'm just going to say,
Everybody's a critic.
I did enjoy the MSC food. I didn't think it was bad at all. I mean,
I think they must have stepped up their game. Arjan, thank you so much for the $2 super sticker. I love seeing that little Joe thing pop up there.
so anyway, I mean,
That's super high.
I'm a little critical. I mean, I've only had 2 cruises, so I'm not like a professional cruiser. But I have to tell you, I was
Well,
pretty
we'll
happy.
be at this year.
I was pretty happy with the quality of the food at MSC.
I think they. I honestly think
I don't have anything to compare it to, unfortunately. 2 cruises on the same ship, but I've been pretty happy with it.
I have been happy with it.
Now again, we go again in September, we'll be able to compare it to something else, but
Yeah.
right now,
And September? Bike ride, let's go. Hell no.
the only thing I was not very happy with was the seating arrangement in the dining room. I didn't care for that.
Yeah. That's what it is.
So we didn't go to the seating arrangement.
Well, we had a late night signing, and the reason why is because I booked it, it was a last minute booking.
No, I understand. I'm not being critical. I'm just saying I didn't care for it.
It was a last minute booking. Y'all saw me bike ride. We took the Surrey around Governor's Island. That was just
Занотов my nature скальп.
This thing's going back.
yeah, I can bike ride. But I have a
Жень. Лаура.
You know, we're not doing any more stories.
Что?
Yeah.
People
That was crazy.
from the America, Canada, Alaska,
Thought we were there?
Scotland, England, United Kingdom, Netherlands, France, Austria, and Germany. The not of my nature scalp.
Was the dinner scene.
My nature scalp
I didn't care for
of white colors nature.
But then he started talking
And
to us.
this is nature blue.
Why? Because I started videotaping
You're a
everything.
pretentious mofo.
He was.
So the
I feel like he was on a date
fake
too.
lady.
And he was
Maybe I know human from the Great Britain. Maybe I.
Anyway, I didn't care for the arrangement, didn't care for the seating, didn't care for our guests. So we didn't go back.
Yeah, but it was a late night seating, so it was like 9 p.m.
For me, that's like second dinner.
Yeah, that's like snack.
Yeah.
And you can't see the menu.
I thought the food was a good there, except Angela had she bought
I thought the calamari thought it'd be
it wasn't
good.
calamari, it was a calamari steak.
Yeah.
That's it.
There's no mistake about that.
That was a mistake.
What are you gonna do? The next cruise we have coming up is on Virgin.
Yep.
That's in September. Now, like I said, you never know. I might have something else planned if something pops up.
Poppy poppy. We'll see.
But we'll see.
We'll go. I like the food. I enjoy myself.
Hi, Marlene.
Oh.
You know, I don't think I wore only the orange gear I wore on the cruise was the sweatshirt. It was hashtag Green Coffee Show.
Yeah. And again, one thing I mentioned before, I just underpacked my long sleeve shirts and I overpacked my spring
You
suit.
underestimated the weather.
Didn't do a good job of that. So I'll do a better job next time. But yeah, this time I didn't do a very good
I
job.
would say bring half of what you think you're gonna wear.
Yeah. And bring it, whatever you bring an extra sweatshirt.
Yeah. Bring 2 things
You
you're gonna
know,
wear.
I wanted to bring it because it was like, okay, we need another one. And it happened on the other cruise we had too, so always bring one extra.
I did buy a sweatshirt for Josh. He's wearing it today.
Did you see that?
You
Did you
so
see that?
I was so excited.
He actually wore it. I'm so happy.
Why?
Because you bought it.
Because I picked it out. I know what you wear.
I don't pick up on that stuff.
Joe would have bought something with palm trees and
I have the
turtle.
right intentions, but I just don't.
Come time for smoking.
I'm like, Josh would want something very simple, very basic.
And you surprised me with the color you bought, too.
Well, he wouldn't like the name. He wants like, well,
I'm white.
with navy blue, simple writing. No, the pond itself. And y'all are not. I'll enhance your diet. Look, Andy, we're going to you are.
I'm so slow.
You're actually. I didn't
I'm so slow. More food arriving on my plate before I leave.
Good morning, Pat Drummond.
Yes, please. Coffee's my guy, right? Thank you.
Yeah, Jim got me definitely that. Minnesota. Yeah, coffee's enough for you. Rose and Bloom says, in the favorite channel Thursday to Europe. So love it. They were. But Jolie sent those beautiful cards.
So many people do. That card I was looking at the shorts, that's a cool one.
And it's so pretty.
I'm looking at that name, I'm gonna send that going over next time.
I kept the stuff so I know where to send it from. Because Jolie, that was so pretty if you're in here.
I'm gonna
If you guys haven't seen it, go up to the short. She sent it, I got it when I came home from the cruise. And then before that, before the cruise, I had a short with Lori Lamore. I sent, whole package with the basket. Yeah. But then
she said more. I have to get more.
No, I actually walked shops to him.
Oh, you did?
I gave Scott, yeah. So he has the volcanic lava stone bracelet. And I have one. And now Joe's the first one. They're super thoughtful. And honestly, you guys, like, that's kind of, like, if you want to get the right stuff, I went on a cruise the day of my birthday. But honestly, for my birthday, all I want to do is just have a really good day. Good day. The people I love, the people I find funny, I want to laugh. That's the biggest thing. I want to have a laugh on my birthday. I don't need to go to a fancy dinner or go to a play or any of that. It's going to be a good day. What's the significance of the laugh of this? They're supposed to bring you calmness. I don't know.
I need that.
Let's see, what does this say? I might be wearing the readers, but I am wearing it. Actually, I'm wearing the see. I'm like the cheerleader, remember? Track suit. That's really funny.
Yeah. Very, very good.
Yeah, so Joe made me get this because he was just getting it regardless.
She made me want to.
And then it's an ending one.
That was really surprised.
So he got it. I got one too.
So I just want to do a rum tasting thing, but I'll maybe maybe we'll do it tonight. I'll just be very, very cautious.
Right, Kristen? Word.
Maybe tonight, Angela will do a live with the rum, and I'll be like, a little bit of this. Because I don't want to get too much.
I know what you can do. He loves the jackets, and the people really see that we work there. Some of the jacket actually so down the street too.
Oh my God, you have no idea how many people are asking for stuff like
It
this.
was so funny. I still laugh about the lady in the kitchen. Did you just say? I don't know how to pay.
I was just like, this is part of your culture. You know, how you are so like. You lied to me. I mean, it's cool. Put our camera around here.
Actually, they are. Aristocrat is out of Australia, Joe.
They're kind of design
No, it's not Australia. That's my philosophy. I'm like, good fun, good beer, good company. Yeah.
Exactly. Just have a good time. Enjoy it. I'm trying to keep the channel happy and do a great job. Keep it positive, only a few days, but I had a day today that I always have to do. I feel better about my diet today. I need my diet plate with extra coffee. I'm still thinking about the cheap toys. I'm still thinking about the banana people. And I have my coffee, and I have my diet plate. I'll eat slow. There you go. I solved my problem. Where is it now? We had a good session. This is a massive. All you guys are part of my counseling. I appreciate it. That's how many people it takes to counsel me. How many? 140 people. That's how many people it takes. 140 people to counsel you. So you understand my normal day? So chill out. You other guys come in and you guys can multiply and make this all work. And just rolling my eyes like slot machine. Rolling them bad boys. But it's okay. I love it. Not too bad.
Here, take this out of his face. If you don't mind. Because he's just going to keep going up. It's like 140 people in the country. Intervention for the diet plate. Now he's in the back. He's in the back. It's about it. He's in the back over here. So he's going to go on. Now we're good. You love it when I do the horizontal? And you put your on that, and it's okay. But when you just sit up here on the chin, it's vertical and it's horizontal. That's the way it's done. You know? That's what you two want. We just all the different shit. We gotta be it. I gotta keep on like this. I gotta be flexible. I have to stretch my ass every goddamn morning. Be flexible. Get on everything. This is what I need to do. My eyebrows are big and many eyebrows. Anyway, guys, it's Monday. Cinco de Mayo. Like I said, I just thought those on later. I want to know how to do it. If you can make contact, you have to. I don't know, Christopher, my first goes pretty very well. I want to do tequila. Well, I say thank you because now I can close my phone and listen to it and it doesn't cut out. I understand. I do it both ways because I have a lot of viewers that also watch vertically on the phone. And next year we will switch. You go to China for Chinese food and I'll watch Love Boat. Did you go to China for Chinese food? No, you should go. Margaritas, absolutely. I want to get you to Japan. There's culture all over the world. And you could not stop. There's no way Joe could shit in a hole. There's just no way. There's no way Joe could shit in a hole at high altitude. If you think Joe is bad without coffee, could you imagine him with altitude problems? He would be drinking that tea they make you drink like constantly. Like the moment you step off the plane, this is the Joe. With the tea. There's no way. There's no way. You could never do it all. He's such a... I'm going to tell you right now, this man could never... No. You could never... You never could. Never. Never... Ever put his shit in the hole. There's no way you could put it in the hole. There's no way. You'd be like, yeah, put it in the street. You'd be like... That means nothing. That means that every animal is just how we run around. No, it's not. Hell no. No. Yeah, could you Oh my God. She'll be like, I'm 16. And I'll be like, because it's Nepal. Who's it snow? It's Nepal. Come on, man. Yeah, Christopher, I'm going to advise you. Okay, check out the restrictions. I know New York is one of the one states that doesn't really say to be enhanced anyway, but double check that. I know Illinois is one of the states that needs it, so if you're flying to Chicago, you're going to need it anyway. But check it out. I know that you can get a passport relatively quickly, but you have to have outside of the country travel. If you're going to Chicago, you can double check on that. I'm going to tell you that's why we all have valid passports, because all we do is take the passport with us whenever we travel. It's easier. It's easier. And plus, maybe somebody's going to gift me a transatlantic cruise. Or maybe you're going to say, hey, Ann, you're going to Japan, you're going to Tokyo tomorrow. You know, maybe Oprah's going to call my ass up and be like, get on that plane. You get to go to Tokyo. You get to go to Tokyo. I want to be on that Tokyo flight. Right away. I think Tokyo. I think Tokyo. I know. You got to do it. Just do it. Just do what you can. There's always ways to do it. I think I might even do it. There's ways to get it done. You can get it done. You know, like, I need it. It's an emergency. They probably have an emergency. It's been coming down the line for years. But, you know, it is what it is. June 30th. I'm like, ready to date? June 30th. I know. You'll get it figured out. I know you will. But anyway, guys, thanks so much. You want to see the bill? The bill? There you go. There you go. That's $20 per person. Okay. And stuff. But, wait. Because John apparently thinks he could travel to Nepal, not a problem. I bet Mama Kiri has a place in Nepal. I guarantee you. You guys have a good one. You people are rich, not even close. You see me and New York, there's no way I'm rich. Am I grateful for what I have? Yes, I am. But you gotta make it work. But anyway, guys, have a good one. And I'll see you tomorrow. Later. Yes, I'm here. Yes, I don't have the car. Whoa, money, whoa, baby! You can walk. So I took it off today. have to be a hassle? No. You know? Yeah. You guys are totally dicking us around. That's what I think. But this is, you know what? This happened the last time we had a repair on a vehicle. It's the same thing. They always put this one with the job, and they just gonna keep that. So you get pissed off enough. So you get pissed off enough. Put your foot down. And they're like, oh, okay. Yeah, where's that? Let's get a big fucking dent in the side. Yeah, you done for me. What's going on here? We got fire people out. Do we see smoke anywhere? Yeah, it's not worth it if they have. What? Oh, the garbage can's on fire? Somebody was cool in Detroit. We're gonna go this way, Joe. We're going to the park, guys. It's supposed to rain later. All the other day. So that's why the streets are early, folks. So, in case you're wondering, I asked her what to do. They go, it's gonna rain today. Really? So, oh my God, it is on fire. Alright, we got some news here. We got some news, folks. I don't have my crack back, so we're gonna sit up there. Let's watch. Well, we can't do that. We won't get coffee because even though she outside she goes back. Oh, it is a can. It is a can. What's going on? The raccoon started to die. I know, the raccoon started to fire. Next up is taking out a can. It's in the middle of the street. There's smoking. It's pretty, well, you can tell it's burned because it's black. Is somebody going around setting their cans on fire? Breaking news. Fire in a garbage can on Broadway. Love how the traffic just goes by. Hi, Viking. Joseph Q. Richard Slagowski. Ambrose says it's discarded vape. Good news. Could be a discarded vape that caught fire. Maybe I caught some of them. They thought, well, I'll just throw it in the fire and I'll throw it in a can. It sounds like electrical. It does sound like it. It sounds like a battery. And the only reason I know what that smells like, oh maybe, but I've heard, like, the only reason I know what that smells like is because I've walked by a number of e-bikes that have been on fire because of their batteries. So we'll just sit here and wait. Everybody's talking about taxi. She got it. Get in her taxi. Now they put up their stop the taxi. He's like, bitch, you gotta rock that car, get in there. I've got to do that. We're just waiting to see. taxi this morning. I know. It's very important to vocalize the taxi. Like the taxi. I know, Ambrose. The funny thing is, like, the taxi can't get in with the windows up. He probably is listening to his whatever music. Do you think he heard her? No, put your arm out. Please, lady. And she busts across the street. Like, there's not, like, two other ones. And the taxi had to turn around. That's what's funny. She, like, there's taxis coming this way, too. I don't got it. Each taxi, this dog is not busy. It's, well, no, Mondays are busy. Mondays are just plain old busy. Big apple, big firm. That's a big ass. Well, it looks kind of boring. It's smoking. They can't do anything. Oh, you sent me a message, Susan? Okay, I'll check it out. Josh is feeling 100% better. He's all good. He's good to go. And I swear to God,
I'm gonna take care of him.
aloha, Liz. I swear, it's like, I don't know, wheels come off the wagon, and they get a little
3
sick,
days.
and you're gone,
3 days.
and then the wheels come off the wagon, then you don't even say, I just want someone to come here and take care of me and love me. Like, oh, for fuck's sake, people, come on, God. Joe, do what they can. For real.
I said to him, you're not a sassy man, and shut me down. Don't get you up to go to cruises, I said. And then it's like, shut up.
I actually start to go down because he hasn't seen the peanut section.
My
And it's a
morning,
whole lot.
my morning.
Yeah, he probably would really love it.
Love it. We got this shit going on, like 40 shit. And you know what? I was sick. So there you go.
But he got sick off the Chipotle, guys. It does affect him much more. I don't eat it anymore. I don't even think it smells good. Alright. I guess nothing's happening with this. Nothing anymore. I wanted to see flames. At least that's a trash can. No flames. Just gonna get Monday morning. We wash.
Monday morning is the crestfallen day.
Monday morning is crestfallen day. I think my ass got wet sitting on the bench. Okay, this is damp. Not for any other reason. No bomb squad. Oh, no bomb squad. This is fire department. She's moving out of the camera. You know? That shows her now. There's two things. Because, I don't know. Who the frick knows? I don't know. Not my deal. I'm still there. You know what I'm crestfallen about? I'm crestfallen that 7-Eleven doesn't have a sugar-free smoothie yet. Because that, my friend, is what? You know what that said? I said, I'm upset that 7-Eleven doesn't have a sugar-free Slurpee again. I said, because if we had in the summer, that, my friend, is a you know what? That's a strawberry. No, that was my problem this morning, and then you go, you look at me,
What am I
and
gonna
you
do?
left the apartment.
I didn't know what else to do. I could not.
I feel very varsity. I feel very cheer squad. Let's all write a letter to 7-Eleven. I'm gonna write an email.
Here goes your milkman. Here it goes. You got the light tires on it. Look at those light tires on this shit. Oh, baby, help. That looks like your old ice wagon. You know, it does.
The old ice wagon in the 90s.
Yeah. That's the guy that would deliver ice or milk. I swear to God. Any post-cruise fatigue? No. Joe just still thinks he can drink rum.
You know what? Yesterday, guys, I had 2 runs at the bar. I was sick.
Wait. It wasn't just the 2 rums.
It was the gold, it was the amber rum that got me.
The amber rum got me.
The 6th in the bottom, the 6th in the glass.
You were pouring.
I was crazy.
You were pouring. That boy. How many times did I tell him? How many times did I tell him, guys? That he has no tolerance. And I would listen. The rest of the afternoon. He did. And then he complained the whole time. So he's like, yeah, you know, I don't feel good. I don't feel right. Like, what are you, sick? You gonna throw up? Are you puking? Are you spinning? No spinning.
Headache though. Yeah.
They go take some Tylenol or some ibuprofen.
It was hours up.
And you know what? He wouldn't even go get it. He was sitting there. He was skating outside of the kitchen. Our apartment is the size of a peanut. I was thinking, can somebody give me a Tylenol? It was hot. She was like a baby. So not only was I had to take care of Josh when I got home. And seriously, this not Ever get the feeling to walk into a coffee shop and get a coffee and then forget to take it because you forgot it's not the fruit? We'll see.
That hasn't happened yet. Let's see what happens.
We'll see.
I know, I had to add it all up, figure it out.
Oh my God. We were way over. Mine was way over $300. Mine was way over 300.
Yeah.
Yours probably
But the fact to be able to not, well, we grab a lot of waters. A lot.
Remember, guys, the people that don't give a drink packet, they're very unhappy.
Because they're adding it up in their heads.
And then once you say people are paying as they go,
They get spilled to their room.
what was the water? $3?
And the water is $3.50
Oh man.
a bottle, a regular bottle.
We can make money now.
Not the Pellegrino, because sometimes I get a Pellegrino.
You'll look for a couple. Oh, you're right.
Yeah, the casino win paid for, we didn't have hardly any expenses, but it paid for all the expenses of the cruise. That was really nice. Super, super duper nice. It's always good to put money, when you come home, put money in the bank.
This video part number
I
1
put more money in the bank than I
of
took out
this
before I
day.
left. Because we both took out cash.
Right.